Hi, my name is Michael, and welcome to Be Creative, which is my new series about creativity. And I'm going to explore with you the depth of being creative and what it means to live a creative life. So, I want to explore with you questions about what is creativity, then how can you gain more control to your own inner creativity, which is inherent in every one of us. And lastly, how can we use our creativity to ultimately do better life decisions and, yeah, don't be scared or run away, but live a full and rich and meaningful life. And this is what this series is all about. I'm going to start with just a little introduction of myself. Yes, I live in Germany and I've been making music for about more than a decade. And this is why I'm recording this in my home studio because, yeah, music is the form of art in which I can express myself the best. But I'm trying to make this not about only music, but about creativity in general. Just because I am a musician and this is where I feel the most comfortable. Lots of my examples will come from music, obviously, but I'll try to make this a bit more generally interesting for artists who also do completely different things. And yeah, we're trying to explore different aspects of being an artist, becoming an artist, just be creative in your daily life, and yeah, how to make good art. We talk about flow, we talk about how to prepare your space, how to find time for making your art, and at the end, also about money, because I think most artists need money. Never mind, there are so many possibilities of bringing your art out there, and let money not get into the way of being creative. That's what I learned. Then, how to overcome struggle and doubt, which is also inherent in every stage of being creative, no matter if you're professional or amateur. And what I also like to say, I am not a professional. I'm just doing this in my free time. But over the last 2 years, I decided to take my creativity more serious. And yes, I don't know where it's going to lead, but this video is a part of it. So be my guest and follow me through our little journey. Yes. How did it start? I studied philosophy and since I am an artist and see myself as an artist now, which I for a long time could not do because I was making music, but I never felt good enough to call myself an artist or even a musician. And at one point, I decided to write my master's thesis about creativity and especially the leap as it is presented in the philosophy of Søren Kierkegaard, which was a Danish existentialist in the mid 19th century. And so there will definitely be a series where I talk about this leap in a broader sense. If you're interested about what I've been doing for the last 2 years, I play in a band called Dann wohl Sophie, which is a German indie rock band, and in the last 2 years I also started my own solo project, which is called MIDI M. You can find the link to my first video here. And this is a project where I created an alter ego, and this is this techno shaman. He's coming from another place. He's mysterious. He's coming from the future, but also from the past. And it's this magician who tries to seduce people and make them dance. That's what it's about, I would say. So, what is creativity? Does it come from above? Does it come from within? Does it come from our external influences? Lots of people think nowadays it all happens in the brain, which is not true for what I think. I think it's like a universal experience, and you just have to make it. This is like there's a quote from Pablo Picasso saying, "Inspiration exists, but it also needs to find you at your working desk." And this is the point that you have to get started with whatever you're doing, and this is sometimes the hardest to just go into a room and play a chord. and play another one. Play 3, 4, 5, 6, and see what happens. We are going to look at all the steps which are necessary to produce a body of art, and yeah, and finally how to finish your songs, your writings, your pictures, and how to bring them out into the world, because that's also another matter of fact that art, if it stays within you and with your inner space, it's gonna not gonna be helpful. It needs to get out and it needs to get seen, it needs to get heard, it needs to influence people, no matter what you think about it. Yeah, it can't be haunting to be creative and not do it. And I also want to share inspiring videos which I found over the internet. And today it's going to be this talk from, what's his name again? Alex Gray. Yeah, so I'm doing this video for free, but as you all know, nothing comes free these days, and so this is gonna be my little advertising blog, and I'm going to make this at the end so you can skip and watch another video if you like, instead of listening to how I'm making my money. But I have an offer for you. I'm a systemic coach, and I offer my services to creative people who might struggle in their daily lives, no matter if it's about creativity or not, but systemic coaching is a guided process where you bring in a topic of your choice and we try to look at this topic and formulate a viable goal out of it. And I support you with tools how to easily achieve your goals. But the point is that you yourself still have to work, and I'm not going to do any work for you. I'm just going to show you how the steps might look like. It's a very effective process of overcoming struggles that have been there for years. And it's important to say it's not therapy, because therapy always goes into the past and try to fix things which came from the past, which is something that I cannot do. But there's still so much potential in every one of us, and we try to work with the potential which is already there, but you never knew that it might be there. And if you're interested in that, please let me know. Write me an email at coaching@michaelmarquardt.com. You can also check out my website, michaelmarquardt.com, for all the other interesting stuff I make, or write me the code Be Creative and you will get a discount on your sessions. So I'm glad to hear from you, and yeah, always welcome, always happy for any critique. Write it in the comments down below, and yeah, I don't know what to say. If you like, subscribe. See ya. Thanks. And